much for coming in.
Okay, thank you very much.
Next we have Alistair, please. Welcome, mate.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you for the invitation. I know I'm not going to get through my complete PowerPoint presentation in the time allocated. Printed copies of my PowerPoint presentation are available for councillors. I received additional information from the council under the Official Information Act, and this arrived after submissions closed. I wish to highlight my concerns as to why the City Council water charging is unfair. Well known, 19.6% of ratepayers share a water meter and cannot be charged. This has upset some very local residents. The council is claiming it knows what some of those users are, but you cannot tell from a shared meter whether one person is using 1,000 litres average and another one 200. No reads, 13.78% of the water meters cannot be found. That means throughout Christchurch, about 20-odd thousand metres cannot be found. They cannot be read. These residents cannot be considered for an excess water account until the water meter is found. Then the actual usage over 3 months would be near impossible to calculate. This means over 45,000 ratepayers cannot be charged excess water charges. 45,000. If you add some of the faulty meters which are around, and I've seen them, which are reading zero, it's probably getting up round about 50,000 residents who cannot be charged for excess water. The Christchurch City Council is the only council in New Zealand to charge for water based on capital value and excess water charges. Is the council actually making a surplus on excess water charges, considering all the costs involved? I understand you have spent $6 million on the software, when I know very well that other companies have developed software for about $1 million. Most residents do not have an understanding as to how the council charged for the 700 litre allowance via their rate demand. The council has promoted heavily on excess water charges without explaining how residents pay for their 700 litre water allowance. I asked for some information from the City Council. I believe some of the information provided is incorrect. And to give you an example, they said that the cost of total of water metering is $1. I know the water meters readers get paid about $1. I know that most water meter readers, for example in our subdivision, 220 water meters, takes around about 2 days, or just under 2 days. The target set by the City Council, I believe, is 200 metres to be read every day. I'm asking the Council to please reconsider how they charge for excess water. The Council to abandon water charges until a fair option for water charging can be implemented, or the Council to spread the excess water charges over 12 months and not 3 months as it is doing currently. Or the Council reverts back to a daily water allowance based on the capital value of a property with a minimum allowance, as in 2021. This is an adjustment of the current charging, but a lot fairer. My preferred option is to have a fixed charge and a charge for every litre used, same as the Selwyn Council. However, I believe that cannot happen until the long-term plan. I see I've got 58 seconds left. I just want to say Orion delivers electricity via cables, and they will do the same thing, but they only charge for what you use. But the City Council charge a fee based on the capital value of our house, allow 700 litres per day, reset every 3 months, and charge us for excess water charges. And I repeat, the only council in New Zealand to charge for water. The City Council, I want them to abandon the excess water charging now and of the alternative. I'll leave it at that because my time is almost up, I see. And thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. And Kelly will have one quick question.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Alistair, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Notwithstanding many inaccuracies in your presentation, do you understand why the Christchurch City Council is trying to reduce water consumption over the 3 months or 4 months of summer?
Yes, I do. And basically, it's if you look at the original plan, it was to sort out water leaks. Now, the biggest leak, I think, is actually from the City Council itself.
You think
It's not from the residents. You know, I know of one resident, for example, in our subdivision. If she had been faced with a water bill, but the council kept coming up saying there was a data problem every quarter. Then they finally decided that there wasn't a data problem. She had a massive water leak. And if she'd been charged, and this is 12 months later, $4,500 for water. Absolutely ridiculous management from the City Council.
Okay.
But I do understand.
Yeah, no, totally understand. Thank you very much for coming in.
Okay, thank
Good on
you.
you, mate. So next we have John.